Well, hello, friends, and thank you so much for tuning in with me, Latisha McKinney, and welcome to Designing with Latisha McKinney. Okay, my friends, so this is a beginner's video for something like this on this style, okay? However, I am going to use it for my DIY backdrop, okay? So tell me what you think about it down below. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be using this 9-inch cylinder vase, okay? I'm going to be using only one. And I'm also going to be using a 7.5-inch cylinder vase from the Dollar Tree as well. Now, the one on my right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do with it, okay? With this mirror candle holder from the Dollar Tree, I'm going to show you a little trick that you can do if you're using some stands like this, okay? Now, this is the 9-inch cylinder vase that I will be using. I want to kind of hold on to the other one. So let's kind of recycle the one that we've been using. Okay, so we are going to spray paint both of these. Now, if you're new to doing DIYs, let me show you how I'm going to do it. I am going to take the painter's tape. I think it's my husband's. I don't even know it's mine, but we're going to put it back, okay? But anyway, we're going to take the painter's tape. We're going to go around in a rotating motion and make sure that we meet back up at the other end. But make sure it is very, very neat. Okay, so I did 4 rows. You do not have to do that. When you see this at the very end of this tutorial, we are done with this painter's tape. My husband would not mind if I use his items, you guys. As long as I put it back, we have a lot of fun. Okay, so remember, we're going to spray paint. We're not going to spray paint the inside of it, okay? So I'm going to show you an incorrect way to do it and a correct way to do it. So let me show you the spray paint that I'm going to use. I'm going to have it in the description box down below. Many ask me, where do I get my spray paint from? Okay, so here is the incorrect way of doing it. Line it down flat and also doing it like this. Spraying more on the painter's tape than actually the glass. So this is the incorrect way. Make sure that you hold it up so you won't get any of the spray paint actually in the inside of it accidentally. Okay, we want to spray paint more onto the glass, okay? So let's do that. Spray on the actual, glass itself, because you can actually run out of spray paint doing that, okay? Now, I will be using Brooches for this project. Now, it's your choice if you want to place, your brooch on your cylinder vase. You can. It's not, you don't have to do it. So now that our cylinder vase is completely dry, I will be using a 9-inch and also a 7.5-inch. Make sure you spray paint the bottom as well. And make sure that when you are removing, your painter's tape, make sure you go in a slow motion, okay? So let's remember that this is a beginner's video. Okay, so if you are familiar with this process, okay, let's just go right through it. However, this video is for beginners, so let's know that. So I'm going to be taking off my painter's tape on the next one. Remember, I am going very slow because I do not want any imperfections at all. So everything should look like this. No paint in the inside whatsoever, and make sure you finish taking off your painter's tape. Now, with that mirror that I was showing you, that's a candle holder, you can just place it right there on the top, like I was telling you in the beginning of the video. If your candle stand is a little off, just place it on top and then to make sure everything is even. So when you are completely taking your painter's tape off, this is how it should look. And make sure you do place some spray paint at the bottom. So I didn't mention that. I am so sorry. So there we go. Completely finished with that. And I just did a little small setup for you all, just to make everything look pretty. Just check the description box down below. I can tell you everything that I use for this tutorial. Okay, everyone? Okay, I thank you so much for tuning in with me, Latisha McKinney. And I want to show you all what it looks like with a vintage look. All right, everyone. I'll see you in the next one. And God bless. Bye-bye.